Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to take a little bit of a look at quite how difficult it is going to be to complete a collection of Chilling Reign. To be perfectly blunt with you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to complete a set of Chilling Reign, you are going to need to have an awful lot of money, or an awful lot of patience, or open up an awful lot of packs. Now, I want to get something straight off the record right at the beginning, or on the record right at the beginning here, because I don't want anyone to take this as an overly negative video, though I think some people will. That is not my intention. The fact of the matter is, the Pokemon TCG is a trading card game, and that means that inevitably there are going to be chase cards, rarer cards. That's part of the deal. It's a trading card game. Also, these kind of games aren't really set up for you to complete a collection. Now, I know some people do complete the collections, and that's wonderful, but they're not really set up for you to get every single super rare card, and they are very difficult. Now, I know that in the past we have had some sets that were frankly extremely easy to complete. If we go to the black and white base set, that was a very, very straightforward set to actually go and complete. Because in terms of really rare cards, we basically had your Reshiram and Zekrom, and then we had your secret rare Pikachu, which incidentally was the only secret rare. That was 115 out of 114. And that was it. So essentially, if you went and picked up those free cards, you would be able to complete the set. Now, incidentally, I did complete the set of black and white base, and that was lovely. But modern sets aren't like that. And you can agree, you can disagree, you can be happy, you can be sad. That is absolutely your prerogative, ladies and gentlemen. That is completely up to you. But I think it's important to note that it's not really set up nowadays for people to go and collect all of the sets. So yeah, it's incredibly difficult to collect. There are a lot of chase cards. But if you're a hardcore collector, then it's there for you. And it means that if you do complete the set, complete sets of these modern sets are going to be worth a bit in the future because they're so gosh darn difficult to complete. Now, when I talk about secret rares, I'm using the Japanese definition because it's actually better for our purposes. By the Japanese definition, there are 74 secret rares in Chilling Reign. Now, look, I'm cheating a little bit here, alright? But I do think it makes a better definition. Now, in English, the definition of secret rare extends to rainbow rare cards. The very first quote-unquote secret rare is your Rainbow Celebi. And it includes alternate art V Maxes, but not alternate art Vs. And it includes gold cards, and that's it. Rainbow Rare, alternate art V Maxes, gold cards. They are the only technically secret rare cards in English. That is to say, cards whose set number is above the final card. 198 cards in the set. Secret rares are 199 and over. Even by that definition, there are 34 secret rares. But in Japan, secret rares also include all the full art cards, whether they are Pokemon or supporter cards, and it includes special art Pokemon Vs, and quite frankly, even over here, they are chase cards. They are cards you are looking to open from booster packs. They are cards that you are going to be happy with. They are going to be the ones that really stand out in your binder. So you can either look at it as 34 secret rares by our definition, or you can look at it as 74 secret rares when you include the full arts and the alternate art Vs in Japan's definition. Either way, it is a huge, huge amount of cards. And once again, that is going to make Chilling Reign a very, very difficult set to collect. Incidentally, I don't see this as a hugely bad thing, but I am not the person trying to complete sets. There are certain cards I really want, the Mitsuhiro Arita Shadow Horse for one of them, but very few of these cards are actually going to end up being very, very expensive. Most of your full arts, rainbow rares, etc. are going to end up being a few quid here and there. It's only really the alternate arts, especially the Ghost Horse annoyingly, which are going to end up being particularly valuable cards. So you have been warned, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way the set is. I know that some people are going to be upset about the fact that there are so many of these, it makes the set very difficult to collect. And I'm afraid that's just the way it is. Feel free to not like it. That is just the way it is. But by the same token, there are some people out there that love the challenge of completing a set like this. And there are some people out there that really like the different variety that you can pull here. I leave it up to you as to which camp you fall down into. So, I have told you that there are 74 secret rares, or 34 by our definition, depending how you go. Let's take a whistle-stop tour through them. So in terms of full art Pokemon V, you've got your Celebi, you've got your Blaziken, you've got your Volcanion, you've got Ice Rider Calyrex V, and that one does have a special art to go along with it. You've got Zeraora, which has a special art to go along with it. You have Galarian Rapidash, which has a special art to go along with it. Remember, the regular version of this was a promo which has already gone and been released, but the special art and the full art are in this set. You've got Galarian Articuno V, which has a special art print. You've got Shadow Rider Calyrex V, which has a special print. You've got Galarian Zapdos V, which has a special print. You've got Sandaconda, which does have a special print, but only in Japan. We have not seen that yet. We'll presumably get it at some point down the line. Galarian Moltres V, which comes along with a special print. Galarian Slowking V, which comes along with a special print. Liepard V, Metagross V, Blissey V, which does have a special art. Tornadus V, which does have a special art. So those are your Pokemon V, the full arts and special arts. Now, in terms of the full art supporters, we got ourselves Agatha, Avery, Brawly, Caitlyn. Incidentally, Caitlyn is going to be the most sought after one from this particular set, although there are some others which are going to be up there. We've got Doctor, which is not going to be the most sought after one. Flannery, Honey, Karen's Conviction, Clara, which people are going to be after, Melanie, which seems fairly popular as well, Peonia, Peony, and Seabold. I'm going to make a prediction here that that Seabold card is not going to end up being terribly expensive. Now, those are the cards that count as secret rares in Japan. They have a set number higher than the set, but don't count over here. The last ones are going to be ones that count as secret rares in both territories. So we've got Rainbow Rare and Special Art V Maxes. So we've got the Rainbow Rare Celebi. Again, Japan has a special art of this. Or of the Celebi anyway, we just don't have it. We've got Rainbow Rare and Special Art Blaziken, and I know some people are going to go nuts for that special art. We've got Rainbow Rare and Special Art of Ice Rider Calyrex. We've got Rainbow Rare and Special Art of Shadow Rider Calyrex, and that is one I'm going nuts for. This is my number one card in the set that I want to pull. I probably won't. Again, the odds are quite low given how many of these chase cards there are in the set, but I want that card more than any other. It is one of my favourite looking Pokemon cards we have ever seen. And then we've got Rainbow Rare versions of Sandaconda, Galarian Slowking, Metagross, and Tornadus V Max. Moving over into supporters, remember that the Rainbow Rare supporters are generally not as sought after as the full art. But we've got Agatha, we've got Avery, we've got Brawly, Caitlyn, we've got Doctor, we've got Flannery, we've got Karen's Conviction, we have got Clara, we've got Melanie, Peonia, Peony, and Seabold. Again, they're not going to be the most sought after people, and I do think it is just an artwork thing. The full arts tend to be a little bit more popular. Also, do bear in mind that these Rainbow Rares are exactly the same artwork-wise as the full arts. They've just been rainbow-fied. And then we can finish off with the gold cards, and there are more than a couple of these. So we've got the Electrode that lets you search your deck for energy cards and attach them if you KO it. We've got the Bronzong that lets you move metal energy around your field as you like. We've got the Snorlax that lets you draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. Incidentally, this is another one that I would not be upset to pull from the set. We've got that lovely Echoing Horn card. We've got Fan of Waves, which some of these were from the previous set. We've got Fog Crystal. We've got Rugged Helmet. Cross your fingers, this isn't the one you pull. It is not the most sought after. Urn of Vitality, which again is a reprint from the previous set. And Welcoming Lantern. And then in terms of gold energy cards, we have got Water, Psychic, and Fighting. Yes, Chilling Reign poses a significant challenge to completionists. It is a 159 card set, not including all of your chase cards, and a 233 card set, including the chase cards. And of course, it is very important to note that you are going to buy a bunch of packs that just don't have any of these in. Completing them is going to be very difficult, and you can fall down on two sides of the line here. You can look at it as a very large, cool set with loads of really cool cards, or you can look at it as a, yay, this is a really fun set to collect because there's so many of them, or you can look at it as it's a nightmare to collect because there's so many of them. And you know what? Actually, there's one or two of these I want, and my chances of pulling them are so low, because even if I pull a full art or a special art card, there isn't actually a great chance it's a particular one that I want. As always, I can only give you my opinion. I'm not upset about these giant sets, because I do think for your hardcore collectors it's cool, and I just think they're very interesting sets when they're so big, and that to me is important. I love interesting sets. I do, however, feel the pain of some of you guys because I really want that alternate art Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, and I know that my chances of pulling it are frankly very, 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 very low. Hey ho. I would like to know what you think about this, but this is one of those videos where I really do want to say, even more so than normal, please be nice. I know there are some people where this is a bit of a sore topic, where some people do get a bit annoyed by this, but let's all be nice and pleasant in the comment section, shall we? We can have a lovely discussion without being mean. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.